Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know, I always got my sidekick with me. And just FYI, if you hear little piglet noises, it's her. It's not me. I promise. You're so sleepy. She'll probably start snoring in a minute, so you'll probably hear it. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time clicking, welcome to my channel. Hopefully you'll like what you see and stick around because I'd love to have y'all. This video is gonna be unlike any video that has been on here before. I've been working my way up to this. It's not a big secret. I mean, like, everybody around me knows it. Everybody I've ever worked with knows about it. My family knows about it. My friends know about it. Everybody knows about it. Everybody in my life knows about it. But when I started YouTube, I didn't want to just come in and just blat out, you know, like, I was arrested and charged with 14 felonies. What's up? You know, like, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted y'all to get to know me first, and I wanted, you know, y'all to get to know my personality, get to know my husband, you know my baby dog, my little white dog, and then work my way up to it, because this channel it's so random anyway. It's just stuff that I like, so it's, you know, it's gonna be like true crime. Like, I've got a Zach Bowen and Addie Hall story to do that's out of New Orleans. I really wanted to do it because I am from Louisiana. And it is a gruesome story out of New Orleans. I'll be doing that, but whoop, off on a tangent already. Okay, let's get started. So, I grew up very privileged, very spoiled. I didn't want for anything. I had the best parents in the entire world. They're still married to this day. I mean, they're working their way up to 50 years of being married. I think they're at 48 years. 48 years. 48 years, this actually June 22nd, so they'll make 48 years. But anyway, whatever. Best parents ever, always there for me. Always, like, you know, like, I wasn't abused. I got everything I needed and then some, you know. I mean, I'm talking about spoiled rotten, like real spoiled rotten. And I mean, I'm still a daddy's girl to this day. I mean, that I'm still a daddy's girl. So I was a late bloomer. What happened was, what led up to these 14 felonies that I'm sure my family is not proud of, but has never judged me for, but did show some tough love, which I definitely needed. So anyway, normal childhood, you know, graduated with honors from high school, went to Louisiana State University. Y'all already know about me working in the emergency room because I've already told one story. I'll be telling some more medical stories too, so it'll be like horror medical stories or funny medical stories, true crime, that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm so ADHD. Talk about some tangents. We'll just edit that out. Anyway, so when I was 21, I got hit by a drunk driver. And it banged me up pretty good because I had like a 2-door Accord. So it banged me up pretty good. And I didn't really notice it then. You know, like, I didn't notice, like, oh, I've got pain or whatever. The pain didn't start coming until I was probably around 26 or 27. And so I went to the doctor, and he's like, oh, well, you know, you've got 5 herniated discs. You need to have surgery. And I'm like, I'm 25. I'm not having surgery. Until I have to crawl up into here, I'm not having surgery. I ain't having that. So he's like, okay, well, I'm going to send you to pain management. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. Okay, cool. What is it? So they send me to pain management. And what does pain management do? They give me 180 Roxys a month plus 90 Xanax. Just right off the bat. But not like, let's start her out on some, you know, Dadricodone or something like that. No. We just gone, just right out the gate. Here you go. Here's some heavy duty stuff. And I'm talking 30 milligrams. They ain't no 15 milligrams. They gave me 30 milligram Roxys. So I basically at that point I was just I still didn't really even know, and I was, you know, just, you know, I would just swallow them. And I had a friend come one time and she's, what you doing? I'm like, what do you mean, what are you doing? She's like, you're supposed to snort those. And I'm like, what? Snort these? What do you mean? That's weird. And so she's like, just try it. And I'm like, okay, sure. I'm down to try, you know, anything one time. Twice if I like it. So I started snorting them. And I loved it. And that's when those 180 that I was getting, they wouldn't last me 5-6 days. And I wasn't selling them. They was all going up my nose, along with the Xanax. And then I had this bright idea because I worked at a hospital. And I said, you know, I carry this prescription pad in my scrubs all day long. And it would come home with me sometimes, and I wouldn't even think about it. I'd just throw it on my counter and, you know, strip out of my scrubs and go, you know, throw them in the wash or whatever. And then I'd put new scrubs on the next day, put my prescription pad down in there, and go to work. Well, one day I got this bright idea. I was like, I got it figured out. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start writing prescriptions like I do every day for the doctor, you know, because I would like have to write prescriptions and sign her name and then just tear it off and give it to the patient. So I started writing prescriptions in my name, and I ended up finding, because once you get into that world, it ain't hard to find the people that you need. And I found a pharmacist who was a dirty pharmacist. And I still remember his name. I'm not going to put it out there because his name was Kirk John. I'll put it out there because it's public knowledge. He's in the paper. He owned Village Pharmacy. And, you know, he knew what was going on with me. And so we did this for probably, I would say, a couple years. And I thought I was hiding it. I wasn't hiding it. Everybody knew that I had a problem. I mean, my very best friend in the world, Nikki, my very best friend, she would, hey, I'm here if you need me. And I'm like, girl, I'm good. What you mean? And she's just like, you're not good. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fine. Everybody knew I was not fine. But I thought I was fooling everybody. Okay, so it got so bad that I didn't want to do it anymore. You know, I did it for so many years, and you know, it's like, it's fun, and it's I hate to say it's fun, but it's, addiction starts for a reason, and mine started because I was hurting. I was trying to stuff them feelings down. You know, I had a boyfriend that I had for 7 years, and he cheated on me, got somebody else pregnant, and I was trying to stuff them feelings, stuff them down. I don't want to have to feel it. You know, you do pain pills, you don't have to feel it. Don't have to feel a thing. And that was my problem, was instead of dealing with my emotions, I would just snort some more Roxy's and go about my business. Just happy as could be. Not happy though. Miserable as F. And it got to the point where I was so miserable. I remember sitting on my bed, like thinking, how did I get to this point in my life? Like, how did I get here? I can't, I'm just doing this now to not be sick. Like, this is no more of a, you know, I'm getting high at a party or what. No, I was maintaining it to not be sick, basically. And I remember being so miserable that I would like pray at night. I'd be like, God, please don't let me wake up in the morning. Please just don't let me wake up in the morning. I just want to go to sleep, and I don't want to wake up. And I would wake up and I'd be like, why, you know? And it was that bad that I didn't know how to ask for help. I didn't know how to get help. I didn't know what to do. And I had, you know, so much pride and so much, I guess the word would be basically, I didn't want to disappoint my parents, even though if I would have went to them and said like, yeah, you've been right all along, I have a drug problem and I need help, they would have immediately, let's see what we can do. That ain't what we do. We keep it bottled up. We keep it to ourselves. We think we're hiding it. We ain't hiding it. Everybody knows. So I just kept doing what I was doing. And one day I went to the pharmacy, and there was a different pharmacist there. I mean, my regular pharmacist was there, the one who knew, you know, but there was another one there. And it was taking a little longer than usual. So I was getting nervous. I was like, it's taking so long. And they're like, oh, he went to the bathroom. You know, he'll be right back. Don't even worry about it. You know, they're coming right back. And so they came back. I got my stuff and I'm like, phew. And so I get in my car to leave and literally surrounded by 10 cop cars. Get out of the car, guns, you know, just, and this is rush hour. So it was good and embarrassing because the pharmacy was like on a, it was like in a curve, and this was like 5:30, so it was peak traffic time. So the curve was like stopped up with just people, and so they've got a good show in the parking lot with, you know, get out of the car, you know, guns. I'm just like, I was Pablo Escobar, and I'm just like, what is going on? And I was so delusional. I had never been in trouble before. I mean, I had had like speeding tickets and stuff, but as far as like criminals, I had never been in trouble before. So I was so arrogant and so stupid that I was literally like, could you take these handcuffs off, please? Because I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. It's fine, I'm not going. And the cop was like, baby, you going to jail. And I was like, but I'm not. But I did. I sure did. And when I got there, I was charged with 14 felonies. All of them were obtaining CDS by fraud. They did come and wake me up out of my bunk at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, like a couple of days later and be like, hey, we're gonna add some more felonies on there. We gonna tack a few more on there. So you gonna have like, you gonna end up having like 22 felonies. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you know. And of course, I didn't want to call my mom. I did not want to call my mom, but she found out. I don't know how she found out, but she found out. And when I was in the holding cell, the deputy was like, your mom's on the phone. And I was just like, I don't want to talk. And he was like, oh no, you need to come over here and talk to her. And I was like, hello? And she's like, 14 felonies, really? 14 of them, huh? Well, good. You can stay in there. You can stay in that jail. And I will finally get a good night's sleep. Because I'll know where you are. And I'll know that you're not dead. And I was like, oh, Lord. So then, once they find out you're not finding out, take her to the back. And I mean, that's, I have some stories now that I can really laugh at, like the arrest. I will elaborate on more because it was funny because I can laugh at it now because it was just so absurd at how I thought I was not going to jail. But what ended up happening was that new pharmacist that was in there, I didn't know this because I had been working, but my pharmacist, the one that I dealt with, that, you know, didn't care that I was writing illegal prescriptions, which I mean, I only wrote them in my name, but good Lord, who gets 180 Roxys like every 6 days? But he would fill them because I don't know how he was making that up, you know, business wise. And I mean, this was 2011, so it might not have been like as strict as it is now, but he ended up getting a DUI. Like, they stopped him for a DUI, and when they did, they found like I have to look at the article and do another story on it, but they found like 17,000 pills and some guns and stuff, and he had all the pills marked up. Like, he had like he had them in those little small plastic bags, and it would be like 500 Roxys, you know, and he would have a total number on there, and he would have like 100 bars, and he would have the total number, like price, not number, but price on there, as well as how many were in the back. So it was evident that he was also selling these. And so when he got the DUI and they got him with all the drugs and all of that stuff, he snitched. He told on me, he told on 2 doctors, and he told on somebody else. I feel like it was like maybe a lawyer or some. Anyway, the only reason I found out how, you know, like, because I was like, how did that, what? And that's when I found out that he was the one that, you know, told on me or whatever. But I'm gonna have more stories to come because I've been 9 years sober. Like, jail really saved my life. I would have died without a doubt if I had not gone to jail. And I mean, I did the, you know, jail, rehab, sober living, relapsed, you know, got back doing my thing. But I'm gonna have more stories about that. I just really wanted to kind of get, I guess, the arrest story and the misery that goes along with it. And then I'm gonna have some funny stories for y'all that I can look back and laugh at now. Like, you know, when I was in jail, because I was in there for 2.5 months. And then the DA released me to my parents to take me to a rehab that was kind of far away. And then I was there for 28 days. And then I went to a sober living house in the same city that my parents lived in. And I have some really funny stories about that. But I just wanted to get this part out there because this was kind of like the, oh gosh, you know, I don't know, this is weird, I don't know if I want to talk about this kind of a thing. And I'm like, you know what? Get it out the way. Everybody else knows. Everybody knows. Like I said, everybody I've ever worked with, my family, my friends, everybody knows. It's not a secret because, like I said, if I can help one person telling you my story, or, you know, just having somebody listen to my story and just think like, maybe like, maybe I don't want to be doing this. That's one person that I can help. And that would make me grateful every day to help one person out of however many people watch this video. Just one. I'm happy. So if y'all have questions, let me know. I'm sure I did a pretty shit job because, you know, I was nervous to get this first one out there. But now that it's done, I'm gonna edit it, get it out, and then I'm gonna start with the funnier stuff, which I have some funny. I'm so glad that I can look back now and laugh, but I have some funny stuff to tell. And then, like I said, we got the Zach and Eddie gruesome little true crime New Orleans for you. So we got some stuff coming up, but I was nervous about this one. Y'all know, a couple of y'all know I was nervous about this one, and y'all gave me so much support and so many sweet words, and I really appreciate that. So hopefully this doesn't turn out as shitty as I think it is, because I was so nervous. I may have to reshoot it. We'll see. But if not, I will see y'all in the next. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Y'all gonna subscribe? Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, all that kind of good stuff. Especially like, because it helps me a lot. You know, because I'm trying to get on that good side of that algorithm. And if you just hit like, it's free, don't cost you nothing, but it helps me a lot. And I love seeing your comments. So if you have anything to say, let me know. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Be nice though. Be nice. Actually, you know what? Say what you want to. Free speech, doesn't matter. All right, I'm gonna see you on the next video. I'm gonna stop rambling. All right, bye. Y'all have a good day.